Hey students, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. So in this video, we will discuss the relationships in DBMS and its different types. But before we start with the topic, students, I just want to say that if you have any doubts regarding the topic, please feel free to ask in the comment section. I will surely reply as soon as possible. And if you understand the concept, then make sure you hit that subscribe and like button and press the bell icon to get the latest notifications about my channel. Alright? Now let's start with the topic relationship in DBMS. See students, if we talk about the relationships in general, then we are related to so many things around us in some or other way. We are related to our family, friends, and so many relationships. And these relationships are of different kinds. For example, you and your father are related. So this is a parent-child relationship between you both. You have only one father, but he may have many children. So in this way, you and your siblings are related. You and your teachers are related. The teacher teaches you as well as many other students. You also study from different teachers, right? So database relationships are also very similar to such relationships. So any association between two entity types is called a relationship, and the relationship between two entity sets is represented by a diamond shape. For example, a teacher teaches student. A teacher teaches students. So here teaches is a relationship. So here teaches is a relationship between the teacher entity and the student entity, right? So now there are three types of relationships that exist between two entities. That is one-to-one relationship, one-to-many or many-to-one relationship, and many-to-many relationship. Now let's understand them one by one. Firstly, look at the one-to-one relationship. Such a relationship exists when each record of one table is related to each record of another table. That is, we can say it's a relationship between an instance of an entity with instance of another entity. Right? For example, if there are two entities, person and a passport, and the person entity will have attributes like person ID, name, age, address, and the passport entity will have attributes like passport ID, passport number. So here each person can have only one passport, right? And each passport belongs to only one person. So such a relationship is called a one-to-one relationship. And in this particular example, if we talk about making tables to show the relationship between person and passport, then we can easily store the passport ID in the person table. But we need to make another table for the passport because passport number may be sensitive data and it should be hidden from certain users. So by making an extra table, we provide extra security that only certain database users can see. Alright. Now next we'll talk about one-to-many or many-to-one relationship. See, such a relationship exists when each record of one table is related to one or more records of the another table, right? So this relationship is the most common relationship found. A one-to-many relationship can also be said as a many-to-one relationship. It can also be said as a many-to-one relationship. And it depends upon the way we view it, right? For example, if there are two entity types, that is customer and account, then each customer can have more than one account, right? Each customer can have more than one account, but each account is held by only one customer, right? So in this example, we can say that each customer is associated with many accounts. So it is a one-to-many relationship. But if we see it in the other way, then we can also say that many accounts are associated with one customer, right? Then we can say that it's a many-to-one relationship, right? Now next is many-to-many relationship. See students, it's a relationship between more than one instance of an entity with more than one instance of another entity. That is, both the entities can have many relationships between each other, right? For example, many authors can write a book, right? Many authors can write a book. And many books can also be written by the same author. Fine. Or let's take another example. If there are two entity types, that is the customer and the product, then each customer can buy more than one product, and a product can also be bought by many different customers. Fine. Now to understand the concept of linking table here, we can have the order entity as a linking table here between the customer and the product, right? Which links the customer and the product entity. Or we can break this many-to-many relationship into two one-to-many relationships. Two one-to-many relationships here. See, first each customer can have many orders, right? Whereas each order is related to only one customer, right? Secondly, each order is related to only one product, whereas there can have many orders from the same product. Fine. Now here the concept of the linking can be understood with the help of taking into consideration all the attributes of the entities: customer, order and product. See, as I told you here, that order entity is linking the customer and the product entity table. Now we can see that the primary key of both customer and product, that is the customer ID and the product ID. Customer ID and the product ID are included in the linking table, that is the order table. So these keys acts as a foreign keys while referring to the respective tables from the order tables. Alright? And here we are done with the many-to-many relationship. So guys, this is all about the relationships and its different types in DBMS. Further, we will discuss new topics in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned and keep watching videos on my channel. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.